Hi, my name is Maisha, Plentiful Hair Studio, and Plentiful Hair Studio is a hair loss practice that specializes in hair loss solutions for those suffering from thinning hair and hair loss. One thing I wanted to talk about was integration systems. Integration hair systems are hair systems that utilize your biological hair in conjunction with a top of the head hair piece, like this type of piece where your real hair will be pulled through. But in addition to that, there are different types of attachments for integration. You can have a bonded piece with your hair pulled through, but you can also have an integration piece like the Hair Dreams Microlines that is attached to your biological hair. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is because if you are a person who is experiencing hair loss or have experienced hair loss does not freeze. It doesn't stop. It's going to continue. So in most cases, an integration piece is a temporary solution. If your hair begins to shed too much and you might not have enough hair to attach an integration piece to, you will indeed have to graduate to a different type of hair piece. So something that might happen when you have your integration piece in, after a year or two of wearing integration pieces, you might look up and say, well, my hair is thinning, and you may attribute it to the integration piece, which it can happen. You can get traction alopecia from an integration piece, especially if you're not coming in for maintenance soon enough and the pulling and the tugging. You can get traction alopecia from an integration piece. However, most of the time, the hair loss you are experiencing is the normal hair loss. You're already thin, so it's going to continue as long as you're not addressing that hair loss. Now, I have had clients who have been inspired to address hair loss because they want to keep their integration piece, because they don't want to wear a full head because they feel like they're going to be hot, and they don't want to wear a daily wear because they want something a little more stable that will be attached for a longer amount of time. Okay, so normally that will inspire some guests to be like, you know what, because I do have guests who come in and say they don't want to grow their hair. I have a lot of guests who say they don't want to grow it, they just want to wear hair. But with the integration piece, it will encourage them to try to see what's going on. And in those instances where they start like in conjunction with wearing hair and addressing the hair loss, they start seeing more results. I start seeing more points of attachment. The pieces are staying on longer. So this is always something that I encourage. Any guest who comes in who is wearing integration piece will tell you that I always encourage us to address the hair loss and see what we can do to at least stabilize the hair loss or try to see if we can get some restoration going, right? In some cases, I'm going to be honest, some cases you can see that there is no hope. But in those cases, again, your integration piece will be a temporary solution before you graduate into a different type of piece. Thanks for watching my video, www.plentifulhairstudio.com.